Hello, hello, and welcome back to Pleasantview. Today we are playing Nina Caliente. This is the first time we have played this house since Dina got married and moved out. So I think Nina only has 150 simoleons, and she is not sentimental. Her sister, random occurrence, feeling very lucky. Purchase at least one type of each lottery ticket. Ooh, this will be our first sim to play the lottery. So we are going to send her to get lottery tickets. But what I was saying is that I think she's going to sell all of Dina's furniture that she left here. Because if you look in her family panel, her and her sister have a 0/0 relationship. They are not close in the slightest. Dina left all this behind because she moved into Goth Manor and her new husband bought her a business and all these things. So I think Nina's going to sell this for some much needed cash. She is not in debt. So we recently played Don Lothario, who is super in debt and really needs money. Nina doesn't work a lot. She only works 1 day a week, so she only makes 300 simoleons a week. But she has no debt like a lot of the other Sims. She didn't go to college, so she doesn't have any college debt. She didn't take out a mortgage. She doesn't have that debt. So Nina just needs enough for food and bills, and that's it. Did they pay their bills last time? No, we still need to pay bills, $7.86. Since Nina works 1 day a week, she has the day to do whatever she wants. So she wants to be friends with John, be best friends with Darren, gain a skill point, and be friends with Alexander. So Alexander is one of her students, and he's actually now her nephew. She and Darren had a tiny little flirt, little makeout, but Darren is engaged to Cassandra Goth now. John, of course, is married. They have negative chemistry. And then skill point. What does she want now? Same thing, only she wants to ask us out on a date. She wants to go fishing. Okay. Who do you have chemistry with? Daniel Pleasant, of course. John. Kennedy, but you guys have a negative relationship. Herb, Abhijit, Goopy, Amin, Mortimer, Darren, Robert. Who's Robert? Who is Robert? I think Robert is the masseuse. What are you doing, Nina? You checking yourself out? Nina has the day off today. She's checking herself out in the mirror. I love that. I love that when they do that. Okay. Well, what are you doing over here now? Check stuff out in this mirror. Now you're going to check yourself out in this mirror? Well, I'm going to sell this mirror, sweetie. I don't know what we're going to turn this room into. Maybe a home gym. Because Nina is athletic, I think. Yes, she's athletic. All right. Well, here's what we're going to do. You go use the toilet, change into your everyday, and then come downstairs. And in the meantime, oh no, wait, after you change into your everyday, I want you to put the dirty laundry that you have in your inventory in the hamper. Why don't we clear out Dina's room? Let's sell that stuff right now. All right, so we cleaned out all that stuff, and now she has 1,900 simoleons. Plenty of simoleons to pay her bills. Look at all these drinks you guys have up here that you keep making. You know what? Have a drink. You can day drink. It's 8 a.m. here in Pleasantview, but you've got all these drinks that you and your sister made. I don't remember who made them. Your hunger is low, so it'll improve your hunger, and you don't have anywhere to be today. You just got to go get a lottery ticket. Now, the only thing that I really want to do with Nina today is I do want to add Ramin to Dribble and Chill, which is the group that Dawn started that Nina is a member of. And then we will ask a sim on a date. Who should we ask? Abhijit, Goopy. Got 0/0 with Amin. Let's go with Abhijit or Goopy. So we will talk to one of them on the phone maybe and then ask them on a date. You having fun day drinking? Have another drink, honey. Nina is so much fun to play because she can just do whatever she wants. And now that Dina is out of the house and we don't have to, worry about her, we can 100% focus on Nina and getting her life the way that she wants it. All right, come downstairs. And then let's pay these bills. And then let's call Goopy or Abhijit. I don't know. I like them both. I like them both. You know, so her lifetime want is to woohoo with 20 different Sims. So whereas Dawn wants to fall in love and have these long-term relationships, you know, simultaneously, Nina just wants to get her woohoo on. I don't remember Abhijit's aspiration, but Goopy's aspiration is romance, if I remember correctly. So let's start with him because we might have an easier time getting him to woohoo with us quickly. Come on, Goopy. Oh, 2 p.m. All right, well, let's call Abhijit and see if he's home. Goopy will not answer. Abhijit's home. Abhijit it is. Because I don't think he will go out on a date with us right now. And then after you get off the phone with him, let's manage your groups and let's add Ramin to Dribble and Chill. She should be able to do it. Even though Dawn created the group, I think any member of the group can actually edit the group. Talking about playgrounds. Well, hopefully they're having a good conversation. I'd love to invite him out on a date. You're only at 9/3 though. Is that because her social's full? Yeah. All right, here's Dribble and Chill. We are going to add... Where's Ramin? Ramin, where are you? Does she not know him? Oh boy. Oh, that's so annoying. I should have done it with Dawn, but I forgot. I forgot to do it with Dawn and she doesn't know him. So, never mind. All right, well, I don't think Abhijit will. Let's call... You're still angry at Gordon. You're still angry at Gordon. All right, let's call Abhijit to talk one more time. See if we can at least get our relationship over 10. I don't think that he will accept being invited out on a date. But I don't want to invite Dawn. And I think Darren would reject us. Oh, Daniel's here. Greet Daniel. Greet Daniel. And actually greet Sheldon too. Do you have bolts with him? We have 3 bolts with Daniel present, and we all know Daniel is a dirty dog, so he might, you know. Greet Sheldon. The more people you could possibly have bolts with, the better. 5/5, but no chemistry. Play catch, I guess. Play catch? What the hell is that, Nina? I guess you are into sports. Alright, why don't you talk with him? Joke with him. Just see how he responds. You guys have great chemistry. She's like, I love working out. I'm super athletic. While he just sits and makes himself at home. And he's like, did you know I'm an athlete? Hey, you want to play catch? Oh boy, the two of them. 2 romance redheads. Look at that. He's already at 14. We have made more progress with him than we did with Abhijit, pretty much. Hey, 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 hey. Stop with that. Change the topic if he doesn't like that. Tell joke. Okay. Ask him about his interests. What are you interested in? I think they share some interests, so he should respond well to that. I like sports. Really, really? Me too. I make a lot of money doing sport. Like basketball. And she's like, you know, I play basketball. Alright, let's admire him. 18. Let's give him a little charm. Let's flirt with him. Ooh. He's into that. Daniel. You're my... I know a lot of people give Dawn Lothario a hard time, but Daniel is really my favorite sim to hate. Not Dawn. It's Daniel. Don is single and weird, and we just all love Cassandra. That's why we're all over him. But Daniel is married. He's got kids. He's got a career. You know, he's in Pleasantview. He should be an upstanding member of the community. So why don't we ask him on a date? She wants to ask us him on a date. Let's ask us him on a date, and then her wants will re-roll for him if he says yes. Which we all know he's gonna say yes. Daniel is gross. Daniel is just such a dirty, lying cheater. Look, they're already almost friends. 42/2. She really just she needs to woohoo with 20 different Sims. That's her lifetime want. She's just, you know, she just wants to woohoo with him and then she never has to see him again. Hey, you want to go on a date? Let's see. Of course he said yes. Alright, talk. Gossip. Let's play. She wants to have a pillow fight with him and tickle him. Tell a dirty joke. I don't think you can do that yet. Oh, I forgot I had locked in. Give a back rub to Brandy in Daniel's wants. He wants to woohoo with 3 Sims and make out with 3 Sims. Oh, she's got a crush on him. Congratulate. I'm just gonna let it go on its own. Maybe they'll go woohoo. Toss football. No. I know you're both sports Sims, but no. Give him a hug and then try to give him a little peck. There we go. Look, they're 100/7. Oh, he's got a crush on her now. Kiss. Tender. Let's just queue up some of these interactions. Their short term is already 100. We just want to get their long term up a little bit. I just want to get it up a little bit. And then we will go for the casual woohoo. Look at them. Where are you guys going? He's really enjoying all this attention from her. Daniel's actually much older than her. I think he's the adult that's going to turn into an elder first in terms of our playable Sims. No. Alright, let's see if he will woohoo with us. That's what we really want to get to. Are you guys both? No. No. Are they gonna woohoo? I'm pretty sure he said yes. So their relationship is 100/21. And yep, I'm pretty sure Daniel just walked by and I just grabbed him and Nina's like, hey, you look like you're good for a woohoo. These two. These two. You guys don't seem to really like each other that much. They're having lots of negative interactions. Time is running out. Well, her goal is not to have a dream date. Her goal is to have a woohoo. She needs 20, so. Look, and Daniel got a power want fulfilled because he wanted to woohoo with 3 different Sims. And how many Sims has Nina woohooed with? Daniel and Dawn. And that's it. She's gonna go upstairs and have a drink. All on her own. Because her hunger is so low. I don't really care if they get to dream date. They're at a great date, but neither of them wants to have a dream date, so I'm not actually worried about it. So because we don't care about that, it's only 4:30. Oh, there's Goopy! Free Goopy. Maybe we can have another date today. We don't even need it to be a date. We just need a woohoo. Goopy, your fashion sense. I tried to keep him, you know, Goopy style. I kind of love it. Alright, he's gonna squeeze her, but come greet Goopy and maybe we can have another date today. Goopy is a romance sim, so it'll be very easy for them to build their relationship up. And like I said, we don't need to have a date, we just need to have a woohoo. Oh hey, Marilena. She's our new teacher. You saw her wave at me when I said that? That was kind of weird. Alright, she's gonna go squeeze Daniel. Alright, you go do whatever you want. Go do that, and then actually I need you to pee. And then why don't you serve some food? You're really hungry. Serve dinner. Oh, you don't have any you don't have any groceries. Why don't you serve some bubble tea? Oh, is Goopy a fortune sim? He's talking about money, but maybe he's just interested in fortune. You're a great date, baby. We just have to do this again. Maybe, maybe not. Go away. Daniel. Alright, so Nina now wants to woohoo with 3 different sims. Best friends with Daniel, best friends with Darren, and gain a skill point. Alright, she is going to serve some bubble tea. Serve some, I think I picked taro flavor. Oh, that looks so good. I love bubble tea. If you guys are watching my Minami Lane miniseries, the Let's Play, the first chapter is called Bobalicious, and it's all about building. It's just, that game is so much fun. And it always makes me want bubble tea. Okay, Nina, okay. Well, I want Goopy to hang around. And so now there's food, so. Oh, there's a pregnant Bella walking by. Look at that baby bump. Yep, you little wannabe center of attention. Don't you, Bella? Don't you? Well, right now, it's the Nina Caliente show. Oh, do you not have a trash can in here? You don't have a trash can in here, so you're gonna go all the way outside. Well, now you have money, so let's get you a trash can. I just got Nina this little trash can for the corner here. I don't want her to spend all her money on like a trash compactor or anything, because even though she has money, she doesn't make much money. So, do crossword. Melissa Fancy. Alright, you can do the crossword. You do want to gain a skill point. So. But I really want you hanging out with Goopy. Where is he? Having a drink, having a drink. Your hunger is still really low, though. You know what? No. Come have another drink. I want you to get your needs up, and then we're going to spend some time with Goopy. She wants to have 3 woohoos. Maybe we can get a woohoo. They're only at 0, so maybe not, but... Alright, now her hunger is halfway. Why don't you say goodbye to Daniel so that you can romance Goopy without Daniel getting mad. Alright, hang out in the hot tub with Goopy. Oh, look at him. He's like, I voted. I like to vote. You know what, Goopy? I voted. I voted this month, too. Voting is important. Oh, maybe Goopy travels a lot. Ambassador Goopy. Alright, let's just let them get their relationship up a little bit. 14/0. Oh, he's talking about woohoo. Where are you going, Goopy? Hey, get back here. Don't you dare leave. Why don't you charm him? Oh, he's into it. Yes, he is. Admire him. Ask him what he wants. Gossip. He wants to flirt with Jennifer. Goopy. Jennifer Burb is married. Are you gossiping about Dina? Are you saying, oh, because Dina got in a fight with Gordon and she lost? Look, they're friends now. They are friends. 62/3. So since they're friends now and he's a romance sim, I think I'm just gonna go for it. Casual woohoo in the hot tub. And let's see if he, yes he will. Yes he will. But romance sims are so predictable. That's one of the reasons they're a little bit boring to play after a while, is because they're just so predictable. Where are you going, Goopy? The hot tub is right here. Where are you going? All right, why don't we then casual woohoo in the bed? Where's he going? Oh, are your needs too low? No, he's coming to the bed. He just didn't like the hot tub. He's like, we've been in the hot tub. Do you have the same underwear as Daniel Pleasant? Goopy. Goopy has the same underwear as Daniel. Oh my god. That is hilarious. This scene, it's just like from earlier today. Look at this. First day here without Dina, and Nina gets 2 notches on her belt for her lifetime want of woohooing with 20 different sims. I really need to send her to the pharmacy because she should really get some contraceptive. Since Nina has the dislikes children trait, I really should get her some contraceptive. You know what? It's only 1 a.m. That's all she wanted from Goopy, actually. So, wake up, Nina. That's all she wanted from Goopy. And actually, we still need to send her to get her lottery tickets. So, even though it's 1 a.m., she does not have to work tomorrow. Say goodbye. Say goodbye to him. See you later. All right, that's great. Change into your everyday. And then let's send her to get her lottery tickets. And if we have time, we will also get her... if we have time, let's see, the lottery tickets, we can get them at... I know we can get them at the gas station. So let's just go to the gas station. Go to the gas station, get... Oh, look who's here. Oh, and we got a rose from Daniel. And look, what's his name? Fiddler. Fiddler, our wolf, is here. Look at those eyes. They're beautiful. Oh, Fiddler, I would totally greet you if I hadn't already told her to leave. You are so cute. All right, Nina's here at the gas station. And her Ross... Oh, she's hungry, so she's going to the... Oh, she's just browsing. So her Ross was very lucky, so one of each lottery ticket. So let's buy a Razzle Dazzle, and let's buy 1. She doesn't have tons of money, so Power Play will buy 1. Super Simoleon will buy 1, and Cash Quest, we will buy 1. So lottery tickets are 5 simoleons each, so, you know, oh, there's Ramin! If we greet him, then we can add him to Dribble and Chill. Let's do that. So get your lottery tickets. There's 4 different lotteries you can play. They're 5 simoleons each for each draw. And there's your sister. Hey, Dina. All right, so now if you go to lottery tickets and you look at it, it says my ticket inventory equals 1. So these tickets don't actually appear in the inventory. They're invisible tokens. Greet Ramin. I told you to greet Ramin. Cassandra, you're still mad about being left at the altar. Cassandra, you're gonna have another wedding today. All right, did you greet Ramin now? Yes, you did. 2 bolts. Oh, that's right. Ramin is bi. He's not gay. Gordon's gay, but Ramin is bi. If you watched the last prison episode, they had a little prison romance, which I don't know what I think about that. Because, all right, just buy something. You're hungry. Because Ramin is, you know, he's the prison guard. There's just this power imbalance. So I don't know how I feel about them. But Nina might also try to woohoo with Ramin because they've got 2 bolts. And you know, she's a woohoo machine. Look, she's in platinum now because of her woohoos today. She only has 1 bolt with Darren now. Their relationship went down, or their attraction anyway. All right, what am I gonna lock in? Ask a sim on a date, gain a skill point, best friends. Is there anybody else here you don't know? No, George is a teenager. Brandy. Nina, are you straight or bi? Nina is straight. So there's no other men here that she hasn't met. Not that she can't greet other people also, but... Do you know Bella? Probably, right? No. Why don't you greet Bella Goth? You don't know Cassandra either. Greet Cassandra. Where are you walking to? You're putting your chips down all the way over there? You know, she is actually very close to being best friends with Darren. So I'm gonna lock that in for now, and I don't know what we'll do next time. And then eat that. Alright, you know what? Don't greet them, because everybody's in your way. Finish your chips. It's 4:30. We gotta send you home, sweetie. Eat your chips. I didn't feed her. The food that she can eat is not very nutritious because she doesn't have any ingredients. All right, walk home because it's 4:40 a.m. 4:40 a.m. at the gas station, the place to be. Come on, Nina, you're not a teenager anymore. That is not true. Nina is just getting home at 5 a.m. It is time to save right here. I love that she got a little rose from Daniel. Fiddler left, but that's okay. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you'd like to see more videos like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you back here in Pleasantview very soon.